Most businesses are moving online every single day, and you agree with me that there's a need for digital solutions for the everyday rising challenges these businesses might be facing to help them grow their business, including personal brands are also included in this particular category. So this is a step-by-step course that helps you start and scale your digital marketing agency to help you make 6 to 7 figures in this digital economy. The average local business sets aside 5 to 10% budget for their digital marketing services, and other bigger businesses even keep a bigger or huge budget for this purpose. So now here are some of the key highlights we're going to be covering in this entire course, because this is going to be a detailed and a long one, okay? So we're going to be covering the basic introduction of digital marketing right here. We're going to be looking at goals and expectations for you. What are the things you want to be expecting for your own agency, all right? The different types of digital marketing agencies so that you can know which one to select and start from. We'll also be looking at your niche, okay? How you're going to be identifying clients, basically, and also business registration. We'll be looking at pricing, how much you should charge for your services. We'll also be looking at you getting your first client, which is very, very important. Your first client is very important, how you're going to be getting that. We'll be looking at building your team, okay? Branding, logos and website and all those stuff. We'll also be looking at you becoming an expert in the digital marketing game, as well as you scaling your agency, all right? So these are some of the exciting things we're going to be looking at in details in this particular course. So at the end of the video, as usual, okay, I have bonus 1 and bonus 2, which are very, very important. I don't want you to miss out on it. And to enable you understand what those bonuses are, you need to watch this entire video to the end to help you understand how to start your agency step by step, following every step of the way, okay, and also apply that bonuses to even help you get more results, all right? So the main thing your agency is going to be doing is mostly providing solutions to problems or challenges that businesses are currently facing. Either personal business, more of like an individual business, or a full-blown setup business, or a brick-and-mortar business. You're going to be providing solutions to their challenges, okay, to help them grow their business. That way you're going to be getting paid. So that's what a digital marketing agency is mostly revolved around. So there are so many people flooding into the digital marketing agency space these days, okay, but there's still room to accommodate a lot more people, okay? It can carry so many people because there are different angles and different sides. Just like we say in this video, we're going to be looking at the different types of digital marketing so you can know which one to start, okay, and create a unique side for yourself, all right, to stand out from the crowd or to stand out from the competition. All right, that way you're not competing against anybody, you're just competing against yourself. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Francis Abogonye. I talk about business and entrepreneurship and marketing growth in this particular channel. So if you like content like this, subscribe to the channel and let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Give this video a like also to show your support. And with that being said, let's dive right in to start with the first part of this course to get you started in terms of building your digital marketing agency. So we're going to be starting off with the goals and expectations. What are some of the things you need to be considering or looking at when you're trying to start your own agency, okay? Because you need to have it in your mind on what am I starting this for? What is my why actually? What are the reasons? Is it that I'm looking for some money, or is it that I want a life of freedom, I want to travel the world, or I want location freedom? Okay, is it that I want to help a particular industry solve a particular problem? Okay, so you need to know what your goal and your goals are, all right? If it's financial goal, you need to know what that goals are and what are the amount you want to make. Okay, you can say maybe I want to be making between $5,000 or $10,000 per month, or maybe more. Okay, you need to have that set so that you can know that this is my goal and this is what I'm working towards. Also from the beginning as well, you need to know who you want to be working with and all those cool stuff. For the expectation part, okay, you also want to have this in mind that you will always be learning. This is a learning process. This is a learning game, literally. You don't have to be perfect when you're starting out, all right? And you also be expecting to have some downtime, some uptime, and all those stuff, all right? So for the expectations, okay, you need to be expecting that you're going to be learning as you go along. This is a learning process, okay? It just never ends because it's a long game, but you can actually do this and even make money from it, all right? So you can set your goals and expectation in a way whereby maybe financially is one of the best ways you can do that, okay? Or if you want to help a particular industry, that's also fine, all right? But just have that goal. It should be maybe 5,000, 10,000 or above, okay? No matter the amount, okay? Just have that financial goal that this is what I'm currently working towards as my monthly recurring revenue, okay? In the digital marketing space, MRR is very, very important, okay? I have this thing in terms of saying R word. MRR is very, very important in the digital marketing space. So you want to set that goal and expectation on how much you want to be making every single month, okay? If it's $5,000, $10,000 or above, you need to know that and just have that clear, all right? And that in itself doesn't have to be profit. It can be your profit, it could be your revenue, okay? You need to differentiate what that MRR should be, all right? But to start off, you can start off with your revenue, how much you want to be generating into your business every single month. So for me, we actually started our agency because we want to learn the ropes about digital marketing and also help provide solutions to business owners. That was our own expectation, and that's how we got started with our own agency, literally, okay? And we were able to build it into multiple verticals and expand it into different niche, including the traditional advertising space, all right? And we continue to grow the agency as well, all right? There are different approaches we're also using right now to grow the agency. So this course is actually going to help you to get started and launch your own. So if you'd like to get started with your own digital marketing agency, there's a link in the description of this video to help you get started and get mentorship directly from me, okay, to help start and grow it. And when you do so, I'll actually give you web hosting for 1 month for free at no charge to you, so that you can get started at very, very low cost or no money at all right? So for this part, we're going to be looking at the different types of digital marketing agency, all right? Because there are so many components or different aspects to digital marketing that you need to also know about, okay? There are different sides of it. Digital marketing in itself is a broad terminology. It is very, very broad. Digital marketing is more of like the entire name for the whole digital marketing stuff, okay? Things that people do for marketing on the internet, okay? To mostly get clients or to do brand awareness and all those stuff. Digital marketing just covers the entire name, okay? So it's a very, very big title to call it, basically, okay? So you're going to be starting off with one particular side of digital marketing literally. So in this phase now, we're going to be looking at the different types of digital marketing, all right? There are so many types of digital marketing agencies you can actually get started with. So the first one right here is SEO/PR agency, okay? This one involves you helping businesses rank on the top of Google or the top of any search engine out there, all right? And help them also feature them in different press release and all those cool stuff, okay, so that it can give them more backlinks with big domain authorities. More of like, if you help different agencies or different businesses, more of like get featured in the news. Some of those news agencies are big. They have big domains or big domain authority, so they can link back to the business website to help the SEO ranking as well. So you can get started with SEO or a PR agency, okay, to get started with yours, okay? So I just explained this little part so you can understand what an SEO and PR agency is all about. So 92% of all online transactions actually start off from the search engine. Before people do things on the internet, they first of all go to the search engines to find solutions or to find answers to their problem or review videos and all those stuff, okay? So search engine is a very, very good place to actually start an agency in, okay? To help businesses rank, to make it easy for people to find those businesses. That way those companies or those businesses can actually pay your agency, all right, for you to actually make money on the internet. So one of the things you can actually tell some of these your clients that they don't know is educate them on the importance of search engine. So SEO agencies mostly educate their clients because so many people don't even know what SEO is and all those stuff. So you mostly depend on education, letting them know about just Google alone, getting up to 77,000 searches per second, okay? So they can get a piece of that pie by ranking on the first page of Google, basically, all right? So you can set up an agency for just SEO and PR, basically, to help them get featured in the news, okay? To get those businesses on radio, TV, podcast, and all those stuff, basically. So you can do that, which actually brings backlinks or more of like send people, okay, from the search engines, which brings social signals and all those stuff, okay? I don't want to go in depth in terms of SEO or how to do that, all right? But you get the point, basically. SEO and PR agencies are one of the ones you can actually get started with and also build your own digital marketing agency in. So the next one right here is content writing or scripting agency, or more of like copywriting agency. Copywriting is mostly writing to sell. People need experts to help them write their promotional videos, their promotional copies, their promotional materials to help them even get more conversion. Writing to sell is what copywriting is all about. So you can set up your own agency to help people write copies, okay? And like I said, you don't have to do this yourself. You can actually outsource some of these services to people who are professionals to work with you, okay, to help you deliver on these services. So another agency you can actually get started with is web design agency. You can just set up your own agency to provide web design services and help people design their website or redesign their website. So many people you might be talking to might say, I already have a website, but you can help them redesign it, all right, or make it look modern. There's something I used to tell people, which is, let me help you redesign your website so it can sell even while you sleep, all right? More of like changing whatever they currently have into something new and modern. So you can set up your own agency to help people redesign their website or design a new website. That way you can be making money from just that and build a huge clientele just providing web design services. Another one right here is Facebook ad agency. Facebook ad agency is a great place to also start, all right? You more of like help people set up their ads on Facebook and Instagram, do retargeting campaigns for them or do remarketing campaigns, all right? That a lot of people don't even know how to do. Set up Facebook pixel codes and all of that on their landing pages to help them track conversions and all those cool stuff. So you can actually build an agency that just help people advertise on Facebook, okay? And there are multiple upsells you can also offer with this. More of like help them do their copywriting, okay? You can also upsell some of these other agency services to them so that you can even make even more money. People get different challenges every single time and getting their account banned from Facebook every single day because they break one policy or the other, all right? But if you have an agency that basically offers Facebook ad services, okay, it makes it easy for those people to contact you, work with you, and make the process easy for them. So your agency can just focus on doing ads for people on Facebook and on Instagram or any other meta platform, basically, okay? But for now, I just know Facebook and Instagram is what Facebook ad is all about. You can set up an agency that way and provide Facebook ad services to your clients, okay, and help them grow their businesses that way. That way you too can also make money in your own agency. So another agency you can actually get started with is PPC Advertising Agency. PPC stands for pay per click. A platform that is familiar with this is Google Ads, Bing Ads, and all those other platforms mostly, okay, that has to do with search engines. People understand this, that they pay per every click they get from this platform. You can basically set up your own agency to offer pay-per-click services, okay, which is very, very huge. So many people don't know how to do Google Ads. Google Ads, for one, is very, very complicated because Google Ads is the platform for YouTube ad as well, okay? And so many people don't want to stress themselves in terms of doing all of that because it has a lot of features here and there and all those stuff, okay? I, for one, do Google Ads every single time, and I know what the technicalities involve, okay? Especially when you are doing split testing or doing multiple ad sets and all those stuff, or testing different landing pages, different copies and all of that, okay? It requires a whole lot and a lot of skill sets. There's something called Google Tags also that is a different platform called Google Tag Manager that has a lot to do with Google Ad as well. So many people don't know how to do this, all right? And you can set up your agency just to provide PPC services, which is a whole lot. I know the time, okay, it takes to more of like set up tags, okay, triggers and all those stuff, okay? It is not something for newbies or something for somebody who just run a business and just want to be doing Google Ads. I don't know if you get what I mean. But if you set up your agency to help people understand this and get them results, okay, more ROI for what they are spending, okay, they can actually be paying your agency non-stop to help them provide these services. So PPC Advertising Agency is a huge one, and a lot of people know the importance of advertising on Google platforms or Google display networks as well as YouTube. Okay, people know the importance of this thing, so they don't want to be losing their money. So you can help them save their money, help them get better results by just setting up an agency and help them provide these services. And by so doing, you can actually be making money from your agency providing these services. Another one I can actually provide is social media marketing agency. I, for one, also do this, and a lot of people actually offer social media marketing. Oh, I'm going to help you manage your account. I'm going to help you do this and all of that. Social media is a great way to also get started with your agency. It's an agency route to also take that I highly recommend, okay? And for social media, it doesn't get saturated. Believe me, there are so many people offering these services right now, but it doesn't get saturated. Everything in digital marketing don't even get saturated because if everybody or most people are doing it, all right, there's always a unique side to it. It could be the way somebody actually does their own, okay, to help a business get better results, engagement and all of that, all right? Or it could be the way the social media manager understands the growth of a particular platform. You can help a business manage a particular platform and become an expert in that platform, all right? So by so doing, the people who are managing all social media cannot compete with you because you are a specialist in that particular niche that you're in, all right? So social media is a great place to actually get started. And my agency actually offers social media services to big brands, international brands, NGOs, government agencies, private individuals, personal brands, and all of that, okay? We do all those things for people, and it's a great place to actually get started as well. So like I say, you can also build your own agency in the social media space. You can either go two ways, either start a niche, okay, focusing on one platform to help people manage a particular platform. It could be TikTok or Instagram, or you can do social media management in general. Social media marketing agency is also great, okay, and it's an option for you. So another agency you can also consider right here is email marketing agency. Just doing email marketing for businesses can actually help those businesses grow their brand, all right? And you can help them increase their revenue, all right? So many businesses are leaving money on the table because they are not doing email marketing, and they have a huge database of email contacts that they are not even doing campaigns for. So you can set up an agency to provide these services. So Statista and other research platforms mostly estimate emails to be making companies billions of dollars every single month. So you can take a piece of that pie and also help businesses, okay, gain more or earn more revenue by doing email marketing. When we got started, we said digital marketing agencies are populated, or it is more of like saturated, or there are so many people in it. But you can actually get started, and you're not competing with anybody in all of these categories we're mentioning because they are all niche based and you're focusing on one particular angle. Even if a company or an agency already have digital marketing team, you can also provide your services to them, helping them understand how you can help them get even better results with their emails. So you can set up an email marketing agency to run your own agency as well. Okay, it's one of the options to also consider. So another option that is in very, very high demand that you can also do is graphic design / video marketing agency. Video marketing agency is huge right now as well as graphic design because so many people, okay, want to brand their businesses very well, okay, and they want content. People want to be using videos to promote themselves, just like I'm doing right here. People want to use videos as well to grow their brand. The idea of shorts, reels, and all those short form content are popping up every single time. And different platforms want to also have short form content embedded in their own platform as well, all right? YouTube is more of like trying to incentivize creators right now to bring them to be creating short videos on their own platform. So you can take advantage of that by starting a video marketing agency to help people create short form content. So if you go to so many job sites these days, you see people advertising for content creators. They will just want people who knows how to create short form content. So it's a huge opportunity for you to also leverage by offering video marketing and graphic design services to these people or to businesses to help them even grow their brand and grow their reach. All right. By creating content and short form content, it helps businesses to reach a larger audience with a smaller budget, because the amount these businesses can be spending to get to a huge audience using paid advertising, short form content can help them get there faster and even more organically. Okay, so you can leverage the organic route by helping them do video marketing. So graphic design and video marketing agency is another place or another agency type, okay, you can consider when trying to start your own agency. Another one you can do right here is call center / sales agency. So many people don't know that you can actually get started with helping people sell their product on the phone, serving as their own customer representative, okay, and set up your entire agency and team just offering these services to help people sell their products and services. That way, you can be making money, or you can even set it up as a commission base for your client to enable you make even more money, all right? So many people are looking for people that can help them make phone calls or receive calls for them or reach out to their people or do follow-ups for them. So you can set up a full-blown agency just doing follow-up or just doing sales calls to help businesses sell products and services. So your agency can be making money and increase your own MRR using commission based if you can set this up the right way. So this is another type of agency you can also consider if you're starting an agency. So the next one right here is the appointment setter / booking agency. So many businesses right now are currently doing this, okay, helping businesses, coaches, okay, consultants to book appointments, okay, and get people to come in to work with those people so that they can close them on their products and services and make money from it. So you can set up an agency by just doing this, using a customized script that when you send it to somebody, they must give you a reply, okay? That way you can get them to book an appointment with your client or the people, the business you're working for, all right? That way you're bringing leads for those businesses using appointments. So appointment setting is one way you can actually get started with this entire process, all right? I actually have a business called aida.co that you can actually use to book appointments, an appointment setting software that you can actually use to get set up appointment basically. If you click the link in the description of this video, you can actually get a 14 days free trial to get started with that as well. So what you literally need to do is you can consider also starting your own appointment setting / booking agency that helps people book appointments, okay? Set up different appointments for them, all right? An appointment is a great way or one of the easiest way for somebody to get on the phone with someone, okay, and sell them on their product. You can help a client, okay, book an appointment with somebody that needs their help, and when your client shows up to that call, the person shows up to the call, they get on the call, they can actually do transaction and close a deal. You're providing real value to the client you're actually working for. So your agency can actually offer this service. So if you're considering starting your own digital marketing agency, there's a link in the description of this video. Click on it. I will guide you on the entire process to get started. Even give you a 1-month free web hosting plan, as well as this appointment setting script and all of that, if that's the route you also want to go. So all of these different types of digital marketing agency I've been outlining here, you can get started with anyone. If you don't get some of them, you can actually go back to the video, okay, rewind it a little bit and understand what each of them are and pick one to get started with, all right? A pro tip here for you, you need to start with just one service and scale the rest later, okay? You don't want to be doing everything every time, all right? Pick one and scale later. For me, I actually started with lead generation and I actually expanded to other areas of digital marketing later on. So starting with one area makes it a lot easier for you and you can become an expert and you know what you're actually talking about. I also help you stand out from the crowd. So the next part is the niche part, okay? That helps you identify your clients, who they are and where you can find them. Also, how you can position your offers to them so they cannot actually say no to it. So for this, you need to actually stand out from the crowd because so many businesses are also getting offers every single day from digital marketing agencies. So you need to be unique in your own approach and the way you're going to be speaking to these businesses. So you need to know where to find them and how to approach them. Because most businesses, when you approach them, they will tell you they already have somebody doing the job for them. So you need to have a unique angle in which you want to also penetrate them. So for me, how I do this is mostly offering them a unique side that the person working for them don't actually do, okay? I would just more of like tell them, how about I do this for you, all right? And when you get this result, you can pay me this. then we continue from there. So for identifying your clients, okay, you want to make sure that you're offering performance-based, all right? More of like a value ladder proposition is what you want to give to them. Okay, I'm going to be starting from here, then when we get this result, we increase to this, when we get this result, we increase to this, all right? So in terms of finding your clients, you want to make sure that you are going out there and providing them what they want to hear. You want to be telling people what they want to hear, not what you think, okay, but what they want to hear, because most businesses want to grow. So if you can tell them things in line with growth, in terms of bringing in more revenue and all of that, all right, it will be easy for you to work with them. So when you pick any of the category of the different types of agencies, okay, offer them a unique thing that the other person or whoever is working with them right now don't actually offer them, okay? And even if that person is there, you can actually ask them for an opportunity to go in and do a particular side that that person is not actually doing well to help them get revenue. When you help a business increase their revenue, they will most likely going to work with you. They don't mind even laying that other person off just to work with your own agency because you actually provide results. So the entire agency game is a performance-based model, okay? So you need to understand that you need to be providing results for these businesses and helping them grow, especially their marketing, their sales, their entire revenue. You want to help them grow. That way you have a business. That way they keep paying you and your MRR continues to stabilize or even increase from there, because you can also get on some commission base and all of that, which I'll be addressing shortly in this particular video. So the next part right here is the business registration. This is an important part because incorporating your business is a huge part or very, very important for your business, all right? So I, for one, okay, our business is actually registered in Nigeria and also in the USA, all right? And there are different ways to actually do this, depending on where you are or the country you're actually watching this video from, okay? You have your own way of incorporating a business in your own country. Go through the process in which you can use to actually register your company in your own country to get started with this. But if you don't know what to do and where to get started from, just do a quick Google search and you will know how to register your business in your own country. Or more of like, speak to a lawyer, all right? Any lawyer can actually tell you and point you in the right direction and tell you what to do or help you do it. So in Nigeria, we actually register a company with the CAC, which is called Corporate Affairs Commission, basically. And you too can also get started with that if you're in Nigeria, if you want to register your own company. Or work with a lawyer. Give a lawyer the service to help you render that. A lawyer that deals with corporate registration can help you handle this entire process. For our US branch, what we use to register it is called Inc. Authority. So Demond Jones is a partner of that company, and we use that company to actually register our US branch. So you can also do that as well and register your company in the US using Inc. Authority. That is what I use, and I recommend them because they are a good platform and they have a ton of reviews on Trustpilot. You can actually check them out and do your own due diligence before you actually start your registration process. So in terms of registering your business, you want to make sure you are thorough. You do your due diligence, okay? And make sure you're following everything as you are supposed to do it, all right? So you don't get in trouble with the government, including your bank account and all those cool stuff, all right? Make sure you're doing things the right way and do your research very well in terms of incorporating your business. So like I say, in Nigeria, you can use CAC, okay? Which is Corporate Affairs Commission. In the US, we actually use Inc. Authority, which help people register businesses in the US, okay, if you want to have an LLC and all of that, all right? And whichever country you are in, just do a quick Google search for your own country, how to register company in your country, and you see the result right there, okay? Everything is literally on Google these days, okay? Or reach out to a lawyer to guide you on the entire process. So that's what you want to do when registering a business. So the next part is actually pricing. And pricing is very, very important in the digital marketing industry, okay? So if you have an agency, you need to know how much you want to be charging your clients, how much people should be paying you. So one major pro tip I have for you for this particular part is that do not lower your price whatsoever, okay? Maintain your standard, maintain your price, okay? Because if you go and lower your price and again, you're not able to deliver on certain services, all right, the client will hold you accountable. So you want to make sure you are charging what you're actually worth, all right, and scale it from there. Because if you're not taking care of yourself and your team, you will not be able to perform well in the agency game. So you want to make sure you are charging what is comfortable and what can actually help you deliver results. So when talking to a client or a potential prospect, some questions I like asking is, how much is the client worth to you, okay? More of like, what's the lifetime of a particular client? What does that thing worth to you? And how much are you willing to spend to get a particular client? This is the standard thing I like asking when trying to bring in a client or when I'm doing client acquisition. And I also recommend you also apply that, all right? With that, it can give you an idea of how much to charge a particular client. Because different clients or different businesses you're going to be working with, okay, you're going to be approaching them differently. So you want to make sure that you're charging what can help you deliver on the result for that particular client. Because you're charging Mr. A this, you cannot charge Mr. B this, okay, in the agency game. You want to make sure that you are tailoring things, okay, to help them get their desired result. So another pro tip right here you can use for your charging is actually working based on the performance-based method, like I've been saying earlier on, okay, which is having a performance ladder or more of like a value ladder, okay. So you charge people based on performance. When we get to this particular place, we pay me this. When we get to this particular result, you pay me this, and all of that. So you want to do that also. You can offer your clients that particular structure to make it easy for you to make even more money and scale from there. One high thing I also recommend is whenever you start getting big results for your clients, make sure you're charging 1/10 of the value in which they are getting, okay, in their business. For example, you bring in one client for them for their high ticket or high price product and services, okay? Whatever that amount is, you want to be charging 1/10 of it, all right? In time, certain businesses will understand the value of this as long as you work with them using the performance-based method, all right? Because in the beginning, they will be like, oh, why will I be giving you 10% of what this client is giving me? Because I still have overhead costs, I have these, and little profit for me here and there, okay? Clients will actually deny that they are not actually making money in their own business. So for that, all right, you want to use the performance-based method, okay? So you will be in their business and know what actually works. That way you can actually charge high or even charge a moderate fee, which is 1/10, when you start giving them results that actually drives or moves their business. So that is what you want to consider when doing pricing for your business and knowing what to charge. So this part is about getting your first client. This is the most important part in the agency game. The moment you get that first client, the moment you make that first dollar, the moment you make that first sale and all of that, there's a light bulb that goes up in your head, okay? And you can tell yourself that, oh, this is possible. I have done it, all right? That is what you want to actually achieve, and you want that for your life. You want that for your business because it will actually motivate you and push things and move you to the next phase or the next frontier to help you also understand what you will be doing and how you can scale your business from there, okay? So getting your first client is very, very important, and you need to have that at the back of your mind because it is your first goal once your business starts. So another thing you don't want to worry about when trying to get your clients is the competitors. You might be seeing people ranking on Google for that keyword or your industry, but you don't need to worry about them, okay? They've been there for a long time. Because in this case, you'll be offering a unique side in which they are not selling very well in their own business, or an area whereby they are not even doing at all. So that is what your own unique angle is going to be. So if you work at a 9-to-5 job, you can actually offer your services for your agency to that company, and help them get results basically. And if you're doing a great job, they can hire your own agency full time, okay, to be providing results for them. Since you're an insider, you can know the areas they are lacking in and how you can help them improve and get even better results with what your own agency is offering. So in terms of also getting your first client, you can also look for your friends or people who you know that currently run a business and all of that, and offer your services for free, okay? Work for them to build up testimonials and build up experience as well. That way, you're signing in your first client and you can use that experience to even sign up future clients and other clients. The good part is that they can actually refer you to someone, all right, and show you the person and show the people they are referring you to what you've done previously because you've actually worked for them and helped them get results, all right. That way, you could be getting more clients and scale your business from there. So one of the things I actually prefer, okay, in terms of the agency game is actually helping people solve a challenge or helping them solve a problem, okay. So if you want to also sign in clients and you want an unlimited way in terms of doing that, all right, one of the fastest way to also go, because most people or most businesses or brands will be telling you that they already have somebody in-house that is doing that job for them. So what you can go in to do is you can approach them and also show them what you can actually do by offering them a performance-based system or more of like an affiliate system whereby you help them get clients, but they pay you on commission basis. That's actually easy to do and it is fast. By so doing, you get their attention and they'll be willing to work with you because every business wants new clients, so they will actually take you up on your offer so that you can help them bring clients and they pay you on commission basis. That way, you're not a liability or you're not straining their budget, okay? You're just bringing in clients for them and they can just give you a piece of the pie of that entire revenue that they will be getting. So a pro tip right here, if you're trying to get your first client, make sure you don't run paid ad. I don't recommend you running paid ad because that area, okay, is actually when you are making a lot of money and also you know what works for your business. You have a lead acquisition system in which you bring in new clients for your business. So don't get started with paid ad at first, okay? As you go along, you can start doing paid ad, but in the beginning, just start with some of these methods are actually outlined, okay? If you don't understand any part of them, rewind this video, go back, watch it again so that you can get the full insight of how to apply this method. So this part right here is about building your team, okay? You want to be building an A+ team, a go-to team whereby they can deliver on premium results, they can give laser targeted results, okay, to solve a particular challenge. So you want to have a bunch of people who can do this. To get people who can be part of your team, what you can do is to reach out to people you know that knows that person that can offer that solution, okay, and bring that person in, pitch your idea to them so that they can work with you and you can pay them on project basis, okay? You don't need to pay them full-time salary. You can just be based on project. When you get a job, you can give them their own cuts, okay? That way, you have your team and you can be working with them as you go along, and you can bring more people and scale from there basically. Another thing you can do to build your team is to work with freelancers, okay? Go to freelance platforms, or some of them are in multiple freelance groups, okay? You can go and reach out to them and bring them into your own organization and work with them on a project basis as well, okay? By so doing, you're already building your team and they will deliver on great jobs for you. That way you are building your portfolio as you go along. So you can also go to websites like LinkedIn, okay, to find people that are also good with what they do, okay? You can see their experiences and what they've done in the past and bring those people in, all right? Because what you're looking for is an A+ team that can deliver on great services, people who can give results, not people who are maybe beginners or intermediate. You want the advanced people to be working with. That way you can charge premium and also give valuable results. You can give actual results to these businesses or brands you're going to be working with. So as you go along, okay, you can start bringing people in and more of like paying people on salary basis. Like in our own agency, we actually started out with outsourcing certain things and all of that. But right now we have people who work with us full-time in-house. Okay, some of them actually work remote, but they are full-time staff that are on salaries and also commissions. Then we also have people who are freelancers that work with us remotely as well, that we work with them on a project basis, okay? We pay them when they do a particular job for us and all those stuff. So you can actually start your own agency by working with people on a project basis, and don't strain yourself in terms of paying people salaries, okay? When a client pay you money for a service, you can also pay your teammates and all of that, all right? So that's how you can actually build your entire team. So this next part right here is all about branding. You want to have a professional website, a professional logo, and every other branding materials that your brand can actually identify with. Now, you don't need to be a perfectionist in this, okay? Even me, myself, our website, we've been changing our website every single time, and I'm still not satisfied. Even as a professional graphic designer or web designer, I still want to be changing things here and there, okay? And you can actually do yours, okay? Have something basic or something good to go and move. Then as you go along, you can be coming back to optimize your branding here and there and all of that. You can be tweaking it as you go along, but don't spend too much time on it, all right? That is actually a pro tip right here for you. Don't spend too much time on your branding. Go with something you can work with, okay, and come back to improve it over time. All right, that should not be a factor that will cause delay in your own agency business. So this part right here is all about you becoming an expert, okay? The pro tip right here is that you're going to be learning on the job. As you go along, you will be learning every step of the way in your own agency. Because in the beginning, you might just be the person who only bring in clients, okay? You are doing the sales and marketing while your teammates, okay, actually delivers on some of these services. And like we say, the teammates can be people who you work with on a project basis. So you're going to be learning on the job as you go along, all right? So you don't need to worry about that. In time, you will become an expert. Even me, till today, I still learn new things. So you can continue to learn, because the digital marketing space is a continuous learning industry that you keep learning as new things come along and different approaches to basically get certain things done, okay? So it is a continuous learning industry, and you should be open to learning. That's what it is, all right? And in time, you are also going to become an expert as well. So as you go along in becoming an expert, okay, you want to come back to start optimizing your services to deliver better results for your clients, and you want to also optimize your pricing. You want to change your pricing because you'll be working on a performance base, okay? The value ladder proposition we actually talked about earlier. That's what you'll be working on, all right? So you'll be changing your prices here and there as you go along. So on your journey in terms of becoming an expert, okay, there are some skill sets you're going to be picking along the way, even when you decide not to run your agency anymore and run off into the sunset and just more of like leave everything and move on with your life. You have some skill sets along the way because these things come naturally when you are running an agency or as an agency owner. And some of those skill sets are: one, you understand how to do phone call sales. You know how to get on the phone with somebody and sell them a product or your service. Or you can more of like sell somebody on Zoom, okay, or in one-on-one meetings and all of that. So you understand a little bit of sales, okay? So phone call sales are very, very important, and you can offer that as a service, or you can work in a company that will pay you 6 to 7 figures just doing phone call sales for them. Another skill set, which is the second one, you can also pick up in the agency space, is actually appointment setting. You will know how to set up appointments and meet up with people basically, or more of like set appointment between two people. And the appointment setting industry, okay, is big, okay? People are looking for people that can basically help them set appointments. And you know how to do this naturally as long as you run an agency. So another skill set you're going to be picking up naturally, which is a high income skill set, is actually copywriting. You will know how to write to sell, basically. It comes naturally because you'll be looking at copies and all of that for your agency. So that way you will also understand what copywriting is. So all of these 3 high income skill sets you'll be picking along the way as you run your agency, which are phone call sales, booking appointments, and also copywriting. You can use all of them to basically land a job, a 6-figure, 7-figure job, anytime, any day, worldwide, okay? Because they are very, very high valued skill sets. So these are some of the advantages you can also get for just running an agency. So this part right here is all about scaling. Okay, now you've gotten in your first client, you start servicing them, getting them results and all of that. You want to start scaling your business. Okay, now you can be using your testimonials you've been getting or the reference letters you've been collecting from some of the previous clients you've been working with to show it to other people and prepare more of like a case study page on your website that shows all the jobs you've done before. You want to have that case study page to show people what you've done and how you can also help them get similar results as well. So you want to actually leverage on your past experiences to build your agency as well. Also, in this phase now, in terms of scaling, you can now understand the system in which you use to bring in new clients, okay? And now start setting up your entire appointment booking process and use paid ads to scale your business from there, okay? Make sure you are always reinvesting into your agency because it is very, very important. So take this one as a pro tip. Invest in your agency, okay? As you make money along the way, set money aside for the agency so the agency can continue to grow and scale from there. So you can also bring in new staff, okay, and put them on salary basis as long as it will be beneficial or more profitable or help you save even more money by just bringing in people and pay them salary, okay? So depending on what works for you, literally, you can start having all of this because you're now becoming an expert. You know what works. You know how to literally do certain things to help increase your MRR, which is your monthly recurring revenue. Okay, as an agency, you must always pay attention to that. Another thing in terms of scaling your agency is you don't necessarily need to depend on multiple clients or so many people. All right, just a handful of clients is enough. All right, to enable you make 6, 7, 8 figures per month. So one of the key takeaways in terms of scaling is make sure you're providing a lot of value in this part. Okay, to help you grow your business. Once you start giving people results, okay, showing the performance or what you can provide to people, your business will naturally grow, all right? And you can bring in more people because people you work with will naturally refer you to other people, all right? So that you can also provide similar results to people who they know, like, and trust, or people who they love. Their loved ones that run a business or that work in a particular organization, they want to refer your agency to that person because if that person asks them, do you know who is good at this or who is the best in this and all of that, and the only person they know is you that also deliver on great results and also you have integrity in place, okay, people will want to work with you. In the agency game, integrity is very, very important, okay? You want to be delivering on your promise. So always promise what you can actually deliver. But the key thing right here, okay, that I've come to understand is, which I learned from Grant Cardone, is you more of like over-promise and also over-deliver. You want to be working hard to deliver results, all right? And find way in your agency as you are scaling it to automate your entire process. That way you can be separate from the business a little bit so you can have time to see the business from the outside and scale it from there, all right? So since you've stayed with me up to this point in this video, you are now due for your bonus. So for bonus number 1, I'm going to share with you 2 niches, okay, that you can get started with to give you an unfair advantage with your agency. So the first niche right here is restaurants. Since the lockdown, so many people have had this idea of ordering food online, okay? And so many restaurants out there don't have an ordering system on their website. So you can offer that as a service to different restaurants to build an ordering system for them, okay, to help you even make money. So that's the first one. The second thing you can also do is Reels and Shorts, and Instagram and TikTok and all those stuff are currently a thing, and so many brands don't actually have an account or they don't know how to create content. If you go to so many job websites right now, you'll be seeing that so many brands or big organizations are looking for people to come and help them create content. Content creators that can create short reels and they are very creative. It's now becoming a thing. So you can also incorporate this into your agency to get you started fast, okay? Though it is more of like in the video editing type agency, but you can also do it regardless of where you are because you can outsource this content to somebody who can actually deliver on them. So you can help different brands to create their TikTok account or create their TikTok content, okay, which they can pay you huge money for. So that's another niche you can actually leverage in, which is the second one. So the second bonus you're also due for, okay, is the way that can get you unlimited clients and people will always say yes to you most times, okay, when you go to work with them. And that is actually having a side of your agency that actually runs more of like its own, okay. It's called an affiliate agency. So you can have an affiliate side in your agency that you can incorporate to basically help you get more clients. And this affiliate side only works based on commission. That way, businesses will want to work with you even if they already have a digital marketing agency working with them. They'll be open to accommodate you because they are working on a commission base, okay, and get them clients. When you get them clients, they pay you and all of that. I know we've talked about this previously, but it's another way you can actually help improve your agency regardless of the type of agency you're going to be starting. So if you'd like to get started with your own agency and you miss any part of this video, you can go back and watch the entire thing so you don't miss any part to get you started on the right path. So when I was actually getting started, okay, one of the things I actually told my partner was, let's actually start with no money at all. So we actually spend like $1, okay, to get set everything up, because at the time, all right, I had an agency that was doing also more of like my lead generation agency that was doing a loan but wasn't working so well and all of that. But I also have web hosting and all of that. So the only thing we paid for was a domain name, and at the time GoDaddy was offering a 99% off, so we just paid like $1 to get started with our agency. Okay, so I'd like for you to also get started with your own agency, paying nothing at all, okay, or spending very little money or no money at all to get started with your agency. That is why if you click the link in the description of this video, okay, I want to take only 20 people this particular month to help them set up their own agency, and also offer you 1 month free web hosting, so you don't have any excuse, you can get started right away. You can also check for availability if there will be any spot for you to also get in as well. So to maximize your results for your agency, okay, click to watch this video right here and pick one of the side hustles to help you increase your revenue and guarantee success for your agency. I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.